Hello, my name is Justina Gilbert, and I am a trustee of the Royal Humane Society. In 2024, the Society celebrates its 250th anniversary, and as part of these celebrations for this momentous occasion, we are sharing a story from each year of its records. I'm delighted to share with you today a story from 2011. To provide some wider context, 2011 was the year when we had the royal wedding between Prince William and Kate Middleton. In August, there were also riots in London and Birmingham and many other towns, and this started with the shooting of a black youth. In Japan, there was a major earthquake and tsunami, and Novak Djokovic won his first Wimbledon title. So on to the story. Ian Wood was awarded the Stanhope Medal for his outstanding bravery in saving the life of a man following a series of explosions in the early hours of the 5th of November 2008 at a data center development in Welwyn Garden City. There was a catastrophic release of the fire suppressant argonite, which is a mixture of inert gases that reduce oxygen in the atmosphere when released. Due to the valve damage, dozens of cylinders depressurized rapidly, causing them to be propelled around inside of the building at a very high velocity. Each cylinder is 2 meters long and 20 centimeters across and weighs 140 kilos. So the effect was as of torpedoes blasting through internal walls. Ian Wood was employed as an electrician and was working as a site manager with a team of 9 working for him. He was responsible for installing fire alarm systems. He was working in the main computer room when he heard what he described as a mechanical banging coming from the argonite store. There was a brief silence, followed by continuous loud banging for 30 seconds or so. He could see a cloud of dust in the corridor close to the store. He instructed workmen in the area to leave the building. He then went to investigate and came across an area of complete devastation. The floor and wall panels were destroyed and visibility was poor due to dust. He could hear the sound of gas discharging. He pulled his hood over his head to act as a face mask and made his way through the danger area to see if anyone was injured. Eventually, he got a response to his shouts from inside the argonite store itself. He was unable to gain access directly and went back into the corridor, where he entered through a hole in the wall, blasted in the explosions, and found the injured man, who was lying on a steel stanchion and a damaged frame. He was badly injured, with lacerations all over his head and hands, and a scissor lift was digging into his leg. Ian realised that the man could not be moved and went to get help. He made his way to a nearby fire exit and alerted others to the trapped man. He then grabbed a first aid kit and returned by the same route through the hole in the wall. The cylinders were still leaking, and Ian was concerned that they could again be propelled through the air. Using the first aid kit, he took action to stem the flow of blood and held the man's head to prevent spinal injury. He continued to comfort the man until fire and ambulance personnel arrived. Throughout the incident, Ian was hampered by poor visibility due to clouds of dust. The cylinders were still discharging, and asphyxiation was also a possibility. The injured man was in hospital for 4 months, being treated for face wounds, multiple rib fractures, a punctured lung, a fractured pelvis, index finger and wrist joints. Another man was killed in the incident. Ian Wood's Stanhope Gold Medal and the Society's Silver Medal were presented to him by Princess Alexandra at the Annual General Court in May 2012. What an amazing story of bravery and courage in really, really difficult circumstances. This is just one of thousands of stories that we have in our archive, and I encourage you to read more of them on our website. The society is very small. It's a very unknown society, and we are hoping to raise visibility and much needed funds so it can continue its work for the next 250 years and beyond. We encourage you to support the society in any way you can. For just £100, you can become a governor, Or you may wish to buy a book which will be available in September 24, or maybe even purchase a rose that's been commissioned specifically for this celebration. Thank you very much for listening. We hope you can support society. Thank you.